Hi everyone, thank you so much for being here today. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra for the month of June. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you're interested in seeing more from the channel, you're welcome to subscribe. Again, thank you for being here. So we're going to see what comes up for the sign of Libra for the month of June 2023. Start with your overall energy for the month. Got the King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So it does feel really positive. When we have the Six of Wands come up, there's achievement here of some sort. I think that you may have been working on something recently that, you know, going into June or throughout the month of June, you're going to feel really accomplished in all of the efforts that you've put into something. I think that overall your internal state is really balanced emotionally, mentally. You're just sort of flowing with things right now. And there's a feeling of excitement. There's probably going to be a lot of attention on you this month. And there may be some communication coming through from people, or you are wanting to communicate with others. Maybe you're more social than normal. But again, still balanced throughout all of that. So there is a sense of, you know, making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Like there's a heavy sense of self-care this month, and just kind of, again, flowing with things, not too much responsibility, not too much stress. And just overall feeling grateful and optimistic and positive. And again, if there is something that you have been working on recently, you're going to see the results and the fruits of your labor this month. And I think that it's going to, you know, feel really good for you. There may also be an element of you wanting to do more. So you have come this far. You have achieved something, achieved a goal, and now it's like, okay, well, what more can I do? How much further can I take this? And so maybe you'll be doing a lot of study work, research, you know, into developing this thing and, you know, just taking it to a higher level. All right, let's see what's in your environment for the month of June 2023. We have the Knight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a situation where there has to be some direct communication. So I don't know if this is someone else that is acting this way toward you, or you need to act this way toward someone. But there is a sense about being direct, forward, honest, in what you have to say about a situation or about a person. There could be a perception of loss here. Maybe you feel when it comes to your environment that you're about to lose something. Or if it is another person in your environment, they feel or they are going through some type of loss. And there is communication coming through regarding that loss. And the need to plan for a solution or come up with solutions to make up that loss. But overall, I think that, you know, in your environment, there's a need to be honest, to communicate very directly and openly about, you know, any situation that you find yourself involved in, for the sake of not losing out on something. There may be someone, while you are going through this positive moment in your life where you have achieved something and you are focused on, you know, trying to make this already good situation into something better, there could be other people that feel left out. So maybe there's someone that perceives, has, you know, a thought around that they should have been involved in something with you, or because you are so focused on, you know, this other thing that you're forgetting about them. But it does feel like they are asking of you to balance that out and create time for them. So they may come across really direct and blunt with you. And so you just want to be careful if you are dealing with anybody like that, where, you know, they're projecting their pain or their sadness, or maybe they have some hurt feelings. You want to see that for what it is and try to see, you know, through that, so that way you can come up with a solution if you're willing to, if it's important enough to you. I don't know who this person is. All right, let's see what's in your let's see what the situation is. What external circumstances, energies, people may be coming through this month. Anything to look out for, anything to anticipate, anything to prepare for. Ooh, beautiful. We have the 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords. The Death card. And the Chariot. So this energy that is coming through at the beginning of June. All right, so the 10 of Pentacles is, it's one of my favorite cards of the deck. I always say that this is the card of like total abundance, where everything is just kind of lined up and aligned in the right way. We are feeling really good overall regarding all of the different aspects of our lives. Like everything is just sort of working together and flowing together. You may have come into some abundance, or you may come into a form of abundance in the beginning of June. So that's always a positive energy. There's people on your side, you know, people that you can depend on, your daily life, the daily routines of work, you know, family, home, self-care. Again, there's an alignment here, and everything is just working really well together. With the Death card here, there is an element of change of some sort. So in the beginning of June, there may be some things that you want to change in order to have this alignment and good abundance. But I'm feeling that this is more deep than that. So while this is regarding the outer world most of the time, I do feel that with the Death card here, when it speaks to transformation, to endings and beginnings, and essentially it is change that you're going through, paired with the Chariot, this is more internal, like a drive or a feeling of being guided to change something. So your belief system, We do have the full moon in Sagittarius on June 3rd. So we're starting the month here. When this energy comes through, you know, Sagittarius does talk about our belief systems and our ideas and ideals. And so I am feeling that it is more higher, like a higher vibration, higher energy of change. So you may come across different to others at the beginning, like starting June, to where it's like people may not really understand, you know, why you're acting different, or, you know, why you look different. There's a difference here, and there may be some people in your environment that don't really vibe well with this change. And again, this is what I was sort of feeling over here, whereas you are in, you know, you've accomplished something and you are excited to move forward and to keep going with this situation that you're in, where others can feel left out. So there may be some projection that comes through from some people around you this month. I just felt jealousy, actually. So there may be some people that see the abundance that you've come into, that see the alignment that you're in, and they don't understand it. So because they don't understand it, I mean, of course, right? This is what people do. We do, you know, we project, if we're not careful. So, you know, just want to watch out for that. If this is you, that is feeling lower vibrational, which I don't think you are, but let's just say there may be some people out there that are feeling that low vibe starting the month of June, where you just want to mess something up or stir the pot, or, you know, just for the sake of bringing out some sort of negative energy that you're feeling within yourself. You want to be careful if you act out, because it's going to mess with the abundance and the really good, stable, safe foundation that you find yourself in. You don't want to rock the boat too much when it comes to that. So I would find other ways to express that energy and release it. And maybe there is an element around transforming and transmuting that type of energy into something higher vibe. You have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Hermit. So going into mid-month energy, I think you're still sort of dealing with this transformative stuff here. And I feel like intuitively, the feeling I'm getting around this is, I mean, this is for the sake of like the good, right? Like what is best for you. So I'm hearing like you're doing what's best for you. And you may be tired of being in situations with others where you have to, what is this word? You have to like put yourself aside, or put what you want to the side for the sake of others. Like you're playing small, like you're not showing up in your full self, like to your full potential. And it's like, okay, I'm done with that. Like this month, the month of June, you're coming in and you're like, I am changing this part of myself. I am no longer going to make myself small for other people, you know, especially people that may not appreciate me or value me. It doesn't matter anymore what they think. And I understand that Librans, you know, they are known for being balanced, and, you know, they are the the sign that talks about relationships, and it's not just love relationships. This is the dynamic that the Librans, you know, bring to the table with others, right? Like any type of relationship, and they are really good with navigating the relationship dynamics. But having a strong Libra in my personal chart and knowing, you know, what I know about the sign, it doesn't mean that they're always going to be taken advantage of and put themselves last, right? So because the Libra is associated with relationships and the dynamics of relationships, they know how to deal with them, whether it be make the relationship better. And if it's not working, right, they have no problem with identifying that. And once they identify that, then it's just like, okay, I'm done, right? Like, it's not personal. It's just, we're not vibing, and that's just it, right? Because they see that dynamic. They see that, you know, when two people are not on the same page, maybe you've tried to be on the same page with this person, or you've tried to make things work with this person and it's just not working. Or not even just person. I do feel like it's just in general. Like, I am tired of being this way, right? Like, I am tired of putting myself last. I am tired of people not, you know, supporting me or rooting for me, you know, wanting the best for me. I have to level up. I have to do this for myself. And this is, you know, going into the month of June, I do think that this is going to be a big highlight for you, a big focus of changing that dynamic, self-care, self-love, you know, just kind of stepping back from all of the social circles and things like that, and sort of reevaluating those, and not really having any, like, it's not personal at the end of the day, right? Like, we all have to take care of ourselves. We all have to do what we need to do for ourselves, and other people, you know, do that. And I think that the Librans do a really good job with allowing others to do what they need to do for themselves, because they know, the Libra knows what that's like. There's a balance, again, with that Libra energy. You know, there's always balance in everything, right? So even if you find yourself always there for others, maybe you've come out a period of that for a little bit where you've been of service to others and support system to others, and now it's time to switch that role for a little bit and focus on you. And I do think that you may have somebody on your side, or a group of people on your side, that are there for you, that you can depend on, that you can trust. There's an element of working on the heart, working on the emotions. Well, yeah, right, like love, self-love. I don't know if something may come up that feels like someone just threw a wrench in the system, right? Like, sort of like, okay, where did all of this come from? It does feel like there's a lot of work here. Something feels a little bit of a burden that may come up in the middle of the month. There may be some sort of need to go within and hermit a little. What is this? I don't know. I'm feeling something there. I just can't pinpoint it right now. Let's see what else comes through. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So we do have a pair here with the Queen and the King of Pentacles. So if you're in a relationship, an established relationship, your partner is coming up. Partner is of focus at the end of the month. Oh, I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards of the Queen of Cups. If you are not in a relationship, there may be somebody that does come through at the end of the month. right. So we have the Eight of Cups. So this is an element of moving away from something. Mostly it is moving away from a conflict of emotion and wanting to move toward the Nine of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. So this is like, I'm looking for my wish fulfillment. And this could have to do with a partner that comes through, a potential partner. Again, if you are in an established relationship already, then you are probably coming out of this seclusion, this hermit, part of the month where you are just quiet and you're to yourself. And then finally, toward the end of the month, you're coming out of that. And if you are in a relationship, you may be showing your partner more attention and, just wanting to have more emotional fulfillment with them. Or if you are single or dating, and I'm only talking relationship because the King and Queen of Pentacles showed up here together. And this is a couple. They are both of the same element as it relates to the earth element. So they're a pair. And so if you are single toward the end of the month, it does look like you will be coming out of the shell or out of this hermit phase. And there may be a yearning or a want to connect with somebody that you do feel strong emotion for. And I think that the energy is reciprocal. It does feel new, like newly passionate for another person or for a relationship. I think by the end of the month overall, though, you're going through this change phase when it comes to your belief system around yourself and how you have been treated or how you have shown up recently to the world with others. And you feel this desire, this guided need to just kind of free yourself from certain, low vibrations and ascend and be clear of all of this type of clutter when it comes to other people. You're working on yourself. You are, again, with the self-care, the self-love. Maybe you are, just working on your physical being, your vessel, your body, exercising, eating better, cleansing, maybe looking at your wardrobe or doing some shopping or, getting a haircut, like all the things that make you feel good, that make you feel like you are back in your elements, back in your energy, the beautifying that, Libras tend to do. But simultaneously while you're doing that, there may be moments. Sorry, I had my door open and I think bugs got in. Anyway, there may be moments where like with any type of death, rebirth, or transformation, that it gets hard. It becomes challenging, right? Like it can be that moment, that middle part of the process where, things just don't feel good. And you are probably feeling like you're at this low moment and you need to seclude yourself and sort of get away. And, it does feel burdensome and heavy, and because there are things that you're working through. And usually these are psychological things, especially with that belief system changing. And then once you get out of that, you're sort of rejuvenated and ready to come back out and do your thing and face the world again, and you're excited about something. And there could be somebody that comes in at the end of the month that inspires you to do that. Maybe you meet this person and therefore you get excited again, and it's just like, okay, you know, I'm ready to come out and, you know, show up and be myself, and not just myself, but this newer version of myself. And I mean, it looks like it's going to be a great end to the month. So, I mean, this is a great reading, and thank you so much for sticking through it. And, you know, I hope that you have an awesome month of June. Again, if you liked and enjoyed the video and you want to hear more, please like the video or subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it. And I will be working on doing the rest of the zodiac signs. So if you're interested in seeing the reading for your moon sign or your rising sign, those should be coming out soon as well. But overall, thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next one.